Hello, my name is JoAnn Manzone and I'm a fiber artist from Ashland, Oregon. Today I would like to show you some of the things that I do with leftover felt. Okay, the first thing I'd like to show you are embellishments. And embellishments are really easy to make. What I do is take a piece of felt and I cut it into two different shapes and I place one on top of the other. Take a button, sew it together, and you have your embellishment. And here I've made some with my felted material and some pieces of felt that I've used that are made out of recycled plastic bottles. And I also use clasps and different types of pieces to sew onto the felt. And what these are great for is placing on borders on sweaters. You could use these as enclosures for a purse or a nice design element for a wrap. The next thing I want to show you is how I make flowers out of felt. So I take a piece of felt and I cut a circle out, and you can use either side for the inside of the petal. And I'm going to cut my felt up the middle, and then I'm going to roll it into a flower. And then I'm going to place a stitch in the flower, so you see how it holds together. And then you can sew the flower onto another piece of felt. And you can use either side. This felt is felted on silk chiffon. And I sew it together, and I place a pin finding on the back and glue a little button inside, and then this becomes a closure for a scarf or a wrap. The next type of pin I'd like to show you is one that I make with felted spikes. So I take some unused roving and I roll it together with cold soapy water, and I make my spike felts. And once these are felted, you can tie them, or you can wrap them in yarn. This one is already wrapped in yarn. And once I discovered how to wrap fabric, I wanted to wrap everything. So I have to really control my need to wrap. You just wrap your yarn around the felt, and then you can place your spikes on another piece of felt, sew it together, you put a pin on there. You can twist your pieces of felt so that your spikes stand straight up. You could put this on a hat or again on a wrap with a pin in the back. It makes a nice closure. So these are just some of the things that I like to do with felt. And I hope that this inspires you to go into your scrap box and pick out your scraps and get creative. Thank you.